Hello there, my name is Claire Obeid. I'm all the way here in the Central Coast of Australia, and I just wanted to share a brief testimonial from my experience with working with Anna and with her incredible Magdalene womb yoga training. I am a yoga teacher by training. I spent 7 years working full-time as a teacher and have been a life coach specializing in a whole wide range of areas for the last 11 years. My main focus now is working from a somatic perspective and an energy perspective. So when Magdalene Womb Yoga came into my life, I was absolutely not looking to do any additional training in yoga, but I'd always felt called and drawn to the more energetic side of the yoga world. So for example, Kundalini practices or even Tantra practices, but I'd never taken a leap to study it. This particular year, and I guess even 2020, has asked me to go deeper into the more energetic space. And with my work with my clients one-on-one, there's a lot of energetic work that happens in terms of breath work and energy medicine and EFT and energy healing. But the Magdalene Womb Yoga training has been the most unexpected and life-changing gift for myself personally, and now starting to filter into my world as a practitioner and a teacher and guide. To give you a bit of context, Mary Magdalene, as an essence and an energy, first approached me in 2014 when I was pregnant with my daughter. I was in a very powerful journey, downloading the essences of my soul from my chakra 8, and Mary Magdalene showed up, and I was in meditation on the beach and I saw this face. And to be honest, I really didn't know that much about Mary Magdalene at the time. I understood that there was a very strong energy coming from her that related to unconditional love. But other than that, it was just like, I don't know what this is, and I don't know how I'm supposed to work with you. So gradually over the years, I've just started the conversation with Mary Magdalene and just said, present me with the moment and the opportunity and the teacher and the way through when it's time for me to connect with you and to work with you more. So it was April in 2020 when a short course with Anna just popped up onto my newsfeed in Instagram, and it was a full-bodied immediate yes. And I journeyed into that knowing that at the right time and space, that particular experience with Anna was going to bloom into something far more potent and powerful. So when the womb yoga training showed up in my email in January, I can't even remember actually, maybe end of last year. Again, it was a full-bodied yes, but I sat with it for quite a long time before I committed, because I really wanted to understand if I could show up to this fully and wholeheartedly, because there was something about this journey that felt very real and deep, and I knew it was going to be life-changing, and I didn't want to commit unless I could throw myself into it. And from the moment that I began, it's been like falling in love with a new lover, somebody who you want to see no matter what, no matter how tired you are, no matter how busy your life is, somebody that you always make space for. That's how I feel about Magdalene Womb Yoga. It has been a journey of embodiment, of energetics, of understanding the importance of being in this human body, but awakening from a spiritual perspective and connecting to the cosmic realm at the same time as grounding and earthing into Gaia, and this experience of unity consciousness. It sounds very esoteric and woo-woo, I know, but it seems to have all just started to piece together for me. And it's not lost on me that this has all happened during one of the wildest periods that we've all had as a global collective, as a community. The actual practices, I love them. They feel like a remembering, like a coming home. They feel like an ancient way of working with the medicine and the magic of our body. It no longer feels like using the body to get something and to do something or to look a certain way, but it feels like I'm working with this vessel as a unified force, mind, body, soul, spirit, all together, all one. It feels both incredibly grounding and yet very light-filled all at the same time. Anna as a teacher is like no other person I've ever come across in my life. She's both deeply humble, incredibly generous, so full of wisdom and knowledge, passion and love. And she most certainly carries the brightest, strongest Magdalene flame that I've ever come across in my life. And I feel held by her, even though as an Australian on the other side of the world, I rarely get to do the classes live with her. I'm always on replay, and yet I still feel like she's right there in the room with me. And in the past, when I've finished programs or courses, I've often felt like I'm done. And yet here with Anna, I don't feel that at all. I feel like the journey is only beginning, and I want to integrate more and deepen into the practices more and embody the knowing and the experience and the energy and the wisdom and the love and the frequency more and more and more. I cannot speak highly enough of Anna, and it doesn't feel like this gushy student to guru. I feel like she is my partner on this journey. I feel like she's my colleague. I feel like she's my teacher, but also my friend walking right beside me. And I cannot speak highly enough of her energy and the teachings and the channelings that come through her. I feel like it is a huge privilege and a massive gift that I have been able to create space for this program, to feel so committed and immersed in it, and to be part of Anna and Mary Magdalene and the teachings of all of these light beings. It feels like truly a huge privilege. If you're on the fence, I hope that this helps you in some way. I highly recommend diving in and trusting your heart and your body if it's calling you in that direction. And as Anna always explains, the Magdalene flame is awakening in so many of us, and especially us as feminine core beings and the divine feminine moving through so many of us, men and women. There is a reason that this is calling out to so many of us, and there is an awakening and a massive shift and a transference into a more cosmic space, joined with our human space, our human reality. So if any of this resonates with you and rings out to you, please go for it. And yeah, I hope to see you inside Anna's beautiful container, because I will still be part of her world and deep diving into the Magdalene teachings for as long as my soul guides me to. Thank you so much.